Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision. Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and today's May 4th, 2018, in case you are watching on YouTube. And I'm going to be taking callers today, but before I do that, how many people here have struggled with their weight? Well, Tony's raising his hand. And I have struggled with my weight all my life. I was an obese child. And my sister took me to the doctor with my nephew, who's only 8 years younger than I am. And the pediatrician said, "Who let this child get so obese?" And so I really was. So today, and it's hard. It's always hard. It's always a constant battle. Well, today I have somebody who has lost probably 370 pounds, although she said say over 300 pounds. And it happens to be for all of you who are my clients or who've been at my retreats or at my events. It's Nicole from my office. Thank you so much for being here, honey.
Oh, thanks for having me
I
here.
think I'm going to cry.
Oh, don't cry.
Oh, my God.
Don't cry because I want to hug you then.
Oh, my God. When Nikki started working for me, there was no scale that could weigh her. And it was really, really dangerous. And on her own, let's see, you went on the Dukan diet first, and you lost what?
Maybe like 65 pounds altogether. And by the way, I wouldn't say on my own because you can't do anything without the right support. And you've definitely been my #1 supporter the whole way.
Well, it's selfish because I want you to be around.
Oh, well, I want to be around, so it's kind of, I don't think that's selfish. If I want to be around with you and you want to be around with me, I think that's equal.
Okay, so then you went on the Dukan diet. Then I started getting her in touch with my holistic doctors that you guys have met, Dr. Jeffrey Nussbaum, Dr. David Brownstein, and Angela, who you haven't met. But we got HCG. And I said, I'm buying you this HCG. So tell them about that.
The HCG was really good. Where the Dukan diet helped me take out things that I shouldn't eat, like obviously sugars and carbs and fast food. The HCG diet helped teach me portion control because you can only eat 500 calories on that diet.
I've been on it. And you're not hungry?
No.
You eat 500. I went out for lunch with my girlfriend. I had 1 shrimp. She said, "That's all you're eating?" I said, "I'm full."
Yeah, it was great. But the problem is that after that's over with, you have to learn how to do the maintenance, which the first time I think I had gained 20 pounds back, and it took me, because I had lost, I think it was 45 or 50 pounds the first time I did that diet. But the maintenance phase was hard. It was hard to learn how to start reintroducing those carbs and sugars and stuff.
But when you first started eating, what would you eat? Like, what was a normal day for you?
Oh gosh.
Like before you lost all this weight?
It varied because...
Can we show the picture of the orange? Yeah. There was Nikki. And that was Nikki. Okay. We don't know how much she weighed because there was no scale that could weigh her.
Yeah. The best way that I explain when people ask, like, well, what was your highest weight? Is I say, well, I bought a scale that weighed up to 550 pounds. But when I stepped on it, it wouldn't read me. So I don't know what it was, but it was more than 550 pounds.
Right. Right.
But on an average day, it depends because I could not eat in the morning. And then by like 1 or 2 o'clock, I'm starving. So I'm at McDonald's and I'm ordering 20 chicken nuggets and a chicken sandwich and fry and a pop and eating that going, oh, I wish I got more.
A pop is soda for those
Yeah.
people in Los Angeles.
I guess that's a Michigan thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And then what would you eat later on?
The same thing. Now I'm going through Kentucky Fried Chicken on the way home because I don't want to cook. I don't want to go to the grocery store. So now I'm getting, 4 pieces of chicken and potatoes and whatever, biscuits. Another
And gravy.
large pop. Gravy. Yeah. You can't really have KFC without gravy.
And corn.
Yeah. Corn.
Okay. And what about, I remember once you told me you would eat how many candy bars at once?
Oh, gosh. Especially days where when I was busy at work and couldn't get away to get actual food, I'd spend $10 on a vending machine getting 3-4 candy bars thinking, oh, that's sufficient. That's a meal. I'm good. I'm not hungry.
3 or
It's
4
fine.
candy bars.
At least like king size ones,
Like
not like little ones.
what? You mean like Mars bars or which ones?
Reese Cups, Kit Kats, Milky Ways, all the good stuff.
Milky Ways and Musketeers.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. And ice cream? Did you eat ice cream?
Oh, yeah. I had ice cream,
How
especially
much
during
would you
the
eat
summer.
in one sitting?
Probably half a gallon of ice cream.
In one sitting?
Mm-hmm.
After you went to McDonald's and
Oh, yeah, because then
And
you get home
the
and now you're
Colonel?
sitting on the couch and you're tired and, hey, ice cream sounds good. Let me get a bowl. And then before you know it, you're like, oh, I'll just eat it out of this tub here. It works.
And what do you think was the turning point where you decided you should start losing weight?
It was you.
Oh my God, I want to cry again.
No, it was.
didn't
It
know
was
that.
you. And it was just a conversation. I remember we were eating lunch and I don't remember what started it, but you had said something to me about losing weight. And I remember going, but why? Like, I love myself. Why would I do that? I think I'm beautiful and I'm happy. Like, why would I?
She had really great self-esteem. She
I
did.
Probably too much. Probably a little too much. More than any normal person should. And then I remember going home that night and talking to the roommate that I had at the time and talking to her about it. She goes, I'm actually kind of surprised that you've never gone on a journey for weight loss because you're stubborn. Like, so if someone's telling you you can't do something, usually you're like, oh, yeah, I can. I can and I will. And that kind of started the ball rolling.
How many years ago was this?
That was probably 7 years ago, I would say.
Okay, so then you had lost a couple 100 pounds, right?
Well, I lost, I would say maybe like 50 or 60 pounds because I remember getting on the scale and I was about like 5'10", and then saying, now I don't know what to do though. Like, I have taken out all the things that I think I shouldn't eat. Where do I go from here? And you had introduced me to Angela, and
Yeah.
she's the one who helped me.
We love you, Angela.
Yes, we do very much. But she helped me figure out a diet that was good for me because it wasn't going to be good to go to something where, okay, I'm only going to eat half of what I ate before because that wasn't me.
Right.
I don't want to be hungry. I don't want to have that feeling all day. So that's when she introduced me to the Dukan diet, and that took out all those candy bars, all the fast food, all the carbs.
And one day, Nikki was in the office, and she wasn't feeling really well. I said, you know what? I have this feeling you better go to my doctor. I don't know why. I just think you better go to my doctor. And who's really hard to get into, like months. And I called, and I said, could you please just see her? And she went in to see Jeffrey Nussbaum and tell them what he said to you.
He called like 2 or 3 days later, and he said, you have to go to the hospital right now. Like, you have to go. Your sugar is way too high for what it should be for a normal person. And this was after I had lost probably 150 pounds, 200 pounds.
Is that
I didn't
crazy?
sleep for like 2 weeks, and I couldn't figure out why can't I sleep. And he said,
And you were drinking a lot.
yeah.
Like people who have
oh, God.
diabetes, we've learned that they drink a lot.
Like I could drink a gallon of water in like 5 minutes or less. Not even exaggerating it. Just open it up and down it.
So then you went on holistic stuff and regular medicine. You mixed Eastern Western medicine.
Yep.
And now you're what? You still have to watch it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, after I decided that I could maintain that weight and I was prepared to make additional changes past, continuing to not eat those things, that's when I decided, okay, maybe I should look into other avenues like surgery. So I woke up one day and said, oh, I'm going to have weight loss surgery.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
Yeah.
After she'd been in the hospital all last year with different things. Like she had an abscess. She had a
gallbladder.
A gallbladder taken out. She had all these things.
Yeah. But
God bless you. She's on the gurney going into surgery with the office phone making an appointment for me. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, she's like, you have to put your phone down. I'm like, oh no, I don't. You have to wait a minute. That's what you have to wait. I'm almost done.
and so okay. So after you lost 300 pounds, you went on you got surgery, which was recent.
Yeah.
Because Nikki said to me, I don't think I should be on your show today because I haven't lost all my weight. And I said, but I think it's good that you're on my show today because you're still going to lose maybe 70 pounds or 50 or 70 pounds more, right?
Yeah.
Okay, she put on a blouse the other day. It's a dress on her now. It was like, she says, oh, look at this. I said, oh, that's such a pretty dress. She said, well, it was a shirt. I said,
it was, yeah.
Oh, my.
I thought, hey, if I put a little sash around this, it might not be so bad. Wear it for a little while longer.
And when you were little, do you have some of the photos of when she was little? She was little chubby, little chunky, little chubby. Oh, look how cute you are. Oh, my goodness. So cute. And then, wait, there's another one. We need the 6th grade one. It's a blue dress.
Yeah.
There's a blue dress.
I think it's down at the bottom.
It's down at the bottom. There's a blue dress.
Yeah, that one. That's the 6th grade.
Wait, she was in 6th grade there. Can you guys see that? Can they
grade.
really see a close-up of that? She was in 6th grade. And so that means you were 12?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
And how much did you weigh?
300 pounds.
So you weigh less now than you did in 6th grade?
A lot less now than I did in 6th grade, yeah.
Okay, so...
I mean, the smallest weight that I can remember being would have been in, like, high school, maybe, like, 9th or 10th grade was 285. And I remember after I reached that weight as an adult, I cried. Like, oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Like, I don't ever remember being less than 285 pounds.
Wow. Okay, so then how... I know that when somebody's really big and they're losing weight, it's hard to see the difference. How did you stay focused to really keep going if you didn't see a real difference?
That's hard. It's the scale. I let the numbers speak for me because and again, support. Like, I remember texting some people like, okay, here's a picture of me now. This is what it was then. Do you see a difference? Because I don't. And the best advice I got was from someone else who had weight loss surgery. And she said, you have to remember that even though it hurts to say this, you were huge. You were huge and now you're big. So you're going to get to normal pretty soon and then you'll see a difference. Like, that's... Right. And it's happened. Like, now, and even after losing 300 pounds, I could still look at pictures and think, I don't look that different.
Well, you've always had a beautiful face. That's like part of it. So...
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you've always had a beautiful face, and you're beautiful inside, and you're kind, and you're good, and you're sweet. So, it's hard to tell the difference when because you're the same person in your head and in your heart.
Right. And, I think that maybe part of my overconfidence problem was growing up that's what everyone told me. Everyone I met was like, oh, you're just so beautiful. Look at that smile. Or, so that's what I hear. So I didn't know. Like, what do you mean fat isn't pretty? Like, what? It definitely is. I don't know. So that's why when, we talked about losing weight, I was just like, I don't need to. I'm good.
The other night she was like, so like frustrated because she said, why don't I just see the bigger difference? Why don't I see the bigger difference? And I said, would you rather be not seeing a huge difference in your own head or dead?
Yeah, that was
my answer to you. And then what did you think?
I thought, I'm going to text Scott and ask him, what do you think?
Okay. So Scott is her boyfriend. Now, Scott fell in love with Nikki when you were big.
Yeah, probably 500 pounds.
500 pounds. And he
Yeah.
wasn't, what did you call the guys that like chubby chasers or something?
Yeah.
He wasn't one of those.
No, and that's what I always said. I was like, he's someone who he doesn't love me because I'm fat, and he doesn't love me despite the fact that I'm fat. He just loves me.
He just loves you. He's
Yeah.
adorable. Hi, Scott. Are you
Yeah.
watching? I
Hi,
bet
Scott.
Did you make him watch? She Scott.
Yeah.
Listen to Nikki. Like she bosses him sometimes. Are you watching? I think he's watching.
I'm sure
Okay,
he's
so
watching.
show the picture of her and Scott. It's so cute. He's so cute. Look, is that a more recent one?
It is. That's a more recent one. And
Look
that's
how
actually
cute. You
one
look
of-
like brother and sister.
Hey.
And Scott is a dear heart.
It's one of the first pictures. I think that's when I noticed, oh, I have lost weight.
Yeah.
I have only 2 chins. I don't
Yeah.
have 5.
So, and then you took a photo today.
I did in the hotel.
Where's that photo today?
It's the double comparison one. That one, because that was one of my bigger. Yeah. So that was me at one of my biggest times.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. There's a huge difference, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. And another thing is Roxy sends me.
Roxy's her friend who also worked for me part-time.
She will send me, whenever I message her about having a hard time too, she'll send me pictures that she has from before, and she'll say, oh, well, look at this though, and sends me, comparison photos. It's great.
So now that does that mean I can reduce your salary because I'm not paying somebody at the same size?
I don't know. Now I'm faster and I can do more.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Then maybe you need a raise. So
Yeah. I think I'm good where I am.
Okay. Well, wow. Well, Nikki, this is so good of you to come on the show today, because if you could give people out there advice, I mean, even if somebody needs to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds or 30 pounds, what would you say to them?
Well, I mean, the most important thing is, of course, to check what you're eating, see if there's things that you can cut out, but also to move. There got to a certain point where I was plateauing at weight loss because I was only just not eating. I wasn't moving more.
So you have to eat?
Yeah. Sometimes if you don't eat enough, your body says, oh, hold on. And it goes into a starvation mode. And says, oh, we're not going to do anything because you're not feeding me enough, which after the weight loss is a huge problem or after the surgery, the gastric sleeve surgery.
Tell people about the gastric sleeve surgery and what the difference is between that and the other surgeries.
I don't know a lot about the other ones because of the fact that I looked so much just into this one. I knew from the beginning it's the one I wanted to do, and it was the only one I was going to accept. Mm-hmm. I just know that with some of the other surgeries, they have issues with absorption and stuff like that, and the gastric sleeve didn't really seem to have problems like that. But they take your stomach, and my doctor specifically, I guess I can't speak for all of them, but he puts kind of like a mold around your stomach, and it is basically only 15% of what you could eat previously. Mm-hmm. And so he kind of just cuts everything else out and removes it, and it's done laparoscopically. I didn't have to be cut open from front to back. It was just 5 little incisions, which was quick healing. So that's good. I think the hardest part of it was mentally realizing afterwards, oh crap, I can't eat. I can't eat anything, and
well, you can eat little tiny bits of things.
Yeah, now I can. The first, I would say, I think it's 45 days. You have a very limited and strict diet that has stages. It progresses from liquid to soft foods, pureed foods, and then solid foods eventually.
And is there a support system that you have online?
Oh gosh, they're amazing. And actually, I would definitely recommend that to anyone even who's looking to just lose weight. Is with Facebook these days, you can find so many support groups, and it's very helpful because all of the self-doubt or the feeling bad, there's lots of times that you end up cheating when you're on diets, and I don't want to call it self-hate, but you kind of get down man, I suck. I can't just not eat candy, or I got French fries today, what's wrong with me? The support groups are there to help you realize you're not alone in feeling that way, and don't beat yourself up. Food can be an addiction, just like how in drug recovery or alcohol recovery, they tell you, if you relapse, get back up and keep going. The same thing. So you ate French fries today, don't eat them tomorrow.
I ate French fries today.
I wasn't personally attacking you.
I went to Chick-fil-A.
Oh goodness, I wish we had them.
Because she kept saying, "Oh, they have grilled chicken. They have grilled chicken," and I thought, "Oh, I've got to get it for her. I got to get it for her."
And she did all of the amazing things that she has to do today. The woman's super busy, but yet stops at Chick-fil-A for me.
Well, because it's my pleasure to do that, and they're not fattening, and
and they're delicious
you eat 2
too.
bites.
Yeah. Well, I ate like one. They're grilled chicken nuggets, is what they are. So I ate 1 nugget.
1 nugget.
Yeah, which that's common after the weight loss surgery. You have a 4-ounce stomach, and that's mostly just for liquids. I find that I can maybe eat 2 ounces of food.
Well, have you cut out on like sugary fruit? No, you still eat bananas because that goes down easy, right?
Yeah,
that has potassium, and you need it.
Yeah.
And what about grapes? I had grapes in the refrigerator. I didn't know if you should have those grapes.
I ate a couple. Of course, it's not recommended that you have things with a lot of sugar, mostly because you're very limited on your food intake.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to eat protein first. Protein is the most important. But they do also recommend that you have carbs every day. That's your body needs it for energy.
Mm-hmm.
So, they'll say like 25 to 35 grams. And again, every doctor's different. That's my doctor.
And how much protein should you eat a day?
80 grams of protein a day.
So what would that consist of, 80 grams of protein?
Well, I like to supplement with protein shakes because obviously that's the easiest way to get a lot of protein in.
But do they taste good? Because they don't have sugar in them.
Not always. I mean, I had to go through a lot of them to find what I like. And I found that
kind of like finding a boyfriend.
Yeah, you had to kiss a lot of frogs, right?
Right.
So I had to find shakes that work for me. The chocolate ones, which are a common one, are not my favorite. So I find that fruit smoothies, and I like plant-based protein. I can't do whey. I call it my new tummy. It does not agree with it.
No.
And carbs. It doesn't like carbs either.
At all.
No. Not at all.
You can't even eat a bite of rice or a bagel.
No. I can eat them, but they're not going to stay down. They're going to come back up. My new stomach's like, girl, we're not doing this.
Wow. My sister Alicia said she's going to be really skinny.
Well, skinny wasn't my goal. Like even, when the doctors are talking to you before surgery and they'd say, what is your goal weight? And I say healthy. Healthy is my goal.
Well, that's all I cared about was you being healthy.
Right.
And so that you can keep up.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm
like twice her age, at least. Am I twice? I'm twice your age.
You are.
I'm twice her age.
I don't like to say that, but you are.
But I am.
But she could literally run circles around me. Because I was big.
Seriously, it was like walking around a table or a comfortable chair. But you know what I remember? I had, she never wore a winter coat. And in Michigan, it's cold. And I had this cape. It was like a cape. What was it?
It was like a shawl.
Like a shawl cape,
Yeah.
but it was wool.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and I took it out of my drawer in Michigan, and I went, she needs something warm. And I remember putting it on you. And I remember saying, this is going to keep you warm. And it fit.
It did. And it was beautiful. I remember it was black and it had like orange.
It was dark gray, I think.
It was beautiful. Loved it.
Yeah.
Now I could probably wrap myself in it like 5 times.
Right. But in the chair,
the seat belt.
Oh, the seat belt. She couldn't sit in my car. I have a X3, 3X, whatever BMW. It's like a 2006 or something.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't sit in the passenger seat.
I could sit in the seat, but I couldn't buckle the belt. It didn't fit. So I had to buckle it behind me and then pull like the strap over my head so that I could,
and then
drive safely.
And then when she went on an airplane, when I started flying her to LA for events and stuff, or to other New York or wherever we went, she had to have an extension on the belt.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Did you buy an extension?
No, I had one that an airplane gave me that I just didn't give back.
Well, you don't need it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, even someone like me who had a lot of confidence, when you have to ask for things like that, it kind of hits your soul hard sometimes, you know?
Right.
And that's probably one of my favorite things about losing the weight is I don't have fears anymore.
Did you ever have a middle seat where people gave you dirty looks?
Luckily I always got very nice people, but I would be lying if I said it wasn't a concern every time I had to fly. God, I hope I don't get some jerk next to me that I have to tell off.
I feel like that when Sonny's on the airplane with me. I hope I hope they're not allergic to dogs. I hope they like dogs.
Well, because you have to be thoughtful of other people. And it's, I do understand that it's your space. You paid for your space like I paid for mine. But at the same time, it was not something that I could fix immediately. So I had to hope for patience from people.
Well, I'm just so proud of you.
Well, thank you. I am appreciative to you.
Thanks.
Because without being someone who cared enough to have that conversation with me, I'm not sure I ever would have cared enough to start my weight loss journey.
And then you didn't know then you had such high sugar. And
yeah.
I mean,
if it was that high at 315 pounds or whatever I was, I can't imagine what
honestly,
it was before.
I think I feel like you're saving your life. And thank
you saved
God.
my life.
Well, no, you saved your own life because you're the one who's doing all the hard work. But
I think that's a difference of opinion there.
Well, I'm just grateful that you're here and that you helped me because you helped me so much and you helped Sunny so much and you helped CharVision so much. So everybody who's watching, just know that Nikki does so much of the work. And if you do want a private session, you can call her. And wait, aren't we doing a class? Wait, no, we're doing a class online, but we're doing a reading online.
Yes, we are doing a group reading online and then an online intuition class.
Okay, so this is 2018, guys. It's May 4th, 2018. And when are we doing the online? Do you remember?
May 16th is the intuition class.
Okay.
And then May 17th is the group reading.
Okay, group reading, May 17th. It's only 5 people.
Yep.
It's affordable, right?
Absolutely. They both are. Because they're done online, we keep them, very affordable.
All you need is like a computer to go to
with a camera
to go to go-to meetings. So,
and all of the information for that is on your website on char.net.
And you know what? This Sunday,
we're doing
if you're in
LA,
we're doing brunch with Char, me. And what do we're there it is. Tony just got it up.
Yep,
It's
at the Yamashiro.
It's at the historical Yamashiro restaurant, and there's a seafood bar and a prime rib bar and a veggie and fruit bar
and sushi
and an egg station. Bar. Oh my God, an egg station. I mean, see, I still love food as much as we both do, right?
Yeah, and
you can still love food and lose weight.
You can, but now I love seeing other people eat and the smells. Like, because I can't eat very much, that even when I eat, like, I love to just walk through places and take a deep breath and go, oh my gosh. Smells so good.
It smells so good, right?
Yeah, but that can sometimes be just as satisfying as eating
it. Tony's shaking his head.
Tony doesn't agree.
Okay, well, we're going to take some callers now. Yeah. So, Tony, do you want to we'll just take a short break?
Sure.
And we'll be back, and I'm going to take some callers from you guys. Thanks so much for calling in. I see the phones are lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much for being
here.
For
all of everything you do for me.
Well, no, thank you for everything you do for me.
Oh, and thank you, Sunny.
And Sunny, who loves his Titi Nini.
Oh, so much love.
He loves Nikki.
Bye-bye, honey.
On May 6, 2018, join Char for a brunch at Yamashiro Restaurant from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Brunch, group readings, giveaways, and amazing brunch. So go to char.net. For more information, email customerservice@char.net or visit char.net. On May.
Okay, we're back. Let's see. Tony, who do we have on the agenda?
We have, we have a 386 number.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and bring them online.
Okay, so, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, I'm so glad you called in. Okay, so this goes for you and everybody else I read for. Please just be open-minded about everybody living and deceased. Don't just think of one person that you want. And also, just so you know, like you guys who are watching on the podcast, if you're not just listening to this, if I'm not looking in the camera, because I kind of like just stare and focus so I can be in my zone. Okay, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so do I know you? Have I ever met you?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know. You sound so familiar to me. Okay, so I see somebody that's a J or R initial. Do you have family that's an R or J?
Yes.
Which letter is it? J or R?
J.
Is that a male?
Yes.
And is he deceased?
Yes.
Is he spelled J-O or J-A?
Yes.
Which?
J-A.
Like James or Jack or J?
James. James.
Did you live with him?
Do you want me to tell you who he is?
No, I just want to know if you lived with him.
Yes.
Was this your husband
No.
or your brother or your son? I don't know. Your
My
dad?
father.
Your dad. Okay. I wasn't sure who the
Yeah.
next of kin was. Okay, so I figure James is here.
Oh.
And yeah, and I feel like there's either a little horse or a little dog or a dog. So
Okay.
did you ever have
Yes.
Did you have horses or dogs?
Dogs.
And did your dad have dogs?
Yes.
Okay, because I feel like he's with your dog. Like,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know that. I don't know that I know. Is there an S? A dog with an S, or an M?
S or M? No.
Okay. Is there a person that's an M, or an S?
Yes.
A person with an.
M.
Is that a female? Female M?
Yes.
Is she spelled M-A?
Yes.
Like Mary or Margaret or Marie?
Margaret.
Is that your mom or your grandma?
My grandma.
Now, is she related to James or?
She's his mother.
Oh, that's what I meant. I feel like they're together.
Okay.
And do you know if she ever was in another country?
Not that I know of.
Do you know if there was any family from another country? Like
Yes, my mother.
your mother was from another country? And is your mom
Yes.
deceased?
Yes.
Okay, I kind of feel like she's trying to get in. Is there an E or A with your mom?
In her name, yes.
Okay, but it doesn't. And is there a C or S in your mom's name? Or an L? An L.
No.
Okay, I'm not hearing
No.
this right. Who's a C or an S? Is there like a Charles or a C or an S?
C or an S.
Or a last name?
I can't. I can't think.
Okay, that's okay. There's not a Chris or Charles around you, right?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure what I'm getting, but I feel like, did your mom have an accent?
No.
But she's from another country.
Yes.
Okay. I just think she's here. I just am not sure what more to say about her, but do you have her, why is she showing me a wedding picture?
Yes.
What, is that hers or yours?
I have both.
Do you have her wedding album?
Yes.
And so she's showing that to me. I don't know why she's showing that to me. Is there still do you have any, did you wear something of your mom's? Or do you wear something of your mom's? Do you have like,
I carry something.
you carry something in your purse of your mom's?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure what this is, but I feel like she's she knows that you carry that. Is it
Okay.
is it a metal thing, or is it
Yes.
is it like a cross or a is it
A chain.
a chain? Okay. Yeah, I feel like she knows you carry that, and it makes her happy. And where's she's showing me either the name Rose or a rose.
Okay.
What is that?
That would be her godmother, Rose.
She's with her godmother, and they're
Oh,
they're watching over you. And is your husband living? Your husband?
Yes.
And is there an R or B with him, or R or D?
D.
Is it spelled D-A or D-O?
Yes.
D-A, like David or Dan?
Dan.
Dan? Is there something he has to watch
Yes.
with his health recently?
Yes.
Is he on medicine?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not allowed to give out medical advice, but I just feel like it's important for Dan that the medicines agree with each other in his body.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so
Yes.
much for calling.
Oh, thank you, Char.
Oh, you're so
great.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you. You're great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I think you got him. Okay, so Nikki's like on her way out the door for a minute. Okay, we're going to get another caller in here. Okay, Tony, who do you got?
We have Nick 925.
Hey, Nick.
Hello.
Hey, Nick, how are ya?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for calling. So, Nick, I'm seeing somebody that's I'm seeing a couple things. I'm getting another J and I'm getting an AN. Is there like an AN person around you, or a J or G?
No.
Anybody living? Is there anybody at your work?
With a J
Or G? Yep.
or G?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I can think of.
Is there
No.
Is there a last name like this?
Last name?
Is there anybody who's like J-O, like Johnson, John, Jones?
That's living?
Yeah. Or is there anyone? Is there? Or is there anyone
Well, not living.
Is there a deceased John, Jones, Johnson, John?
Yes.
Who is that to you?
Uncle?
Okay, I think he's here, but also, are you thinking of making changes around your work?
No.
Okay, are you expanding work?
Learning new things.
Learning new things. Okay. I just feel like there's a plus energy, a positive thing for you around work. Are you in school, or are you just
Yeah.
You're in school. Okay.
Taking a class.
You're taking a class. Okay. And also, do you do anything? Are you good with fixing things or building things or technology or?
I like to build things and fix things.
And are you doing
I
that?
like
Are you doing that in your class?
No. It's
Okay.
more like with the environment.
Okay. Well, I feel like you're going to do I see that you're going to do something with, I don't know, fixing or building, or are you like on a mission?
No.
Okay. I don't know. I just see you fixing or building things, and I feel like it's positive for you for work. And can you like fix most anything if somebody hands you something?
I don't know if I fix it right, but I try.
Bless your heart. Who
Yeah.
who is the T or P person? T or P?
E or P.
Yeah. Is there a Tom or a Pete or a Paul?
At work?
Maybe. Is there?
Yeah, there's a Tom at work.
And do you do the same thing he does, or he does what you do, or it's different?
Yeah, but we're both in the same field.
Yeah, I just feel like there's security there and opportunity there for you. And I feel like that
Cool.
this is a time to be very proactive in having this company grow. Are they doing new things or being proactive with it?
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
definitely.
I feel like this is a time energetically for people to take risks, to be very proactive, to make things happen, and those people who stay on that path will succeed, and those people who don't will not. But I feel like you're in a place of succeeding and positivity. Are you wanting to build a house or move?
Eventually to get a house, yeah.
Buy a house. I see that coming for you. Is that one of your dreams and goals?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And who's the S? There's an S or C person with you, or K or C. Is there a female like this?
S or
C or
K.
K or C.
living or deceased?
I don't know.
I have a sister that her name starts with a K.
Is she K-A or K-I? K-I or K-A or K-R?
K-R.
Like Christy or Chrissy or Chris?
Kristen.
Kristen.
Yeah.
And you're close with her?
Yeah, I definitely. So.
Yeah, she's living, right?
No, she's passed.
Oh, she's deceased. Oh, okay. So, is that one of the reasons you called me, is to connect with Kristen?
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
see, you got to realize sometimes the dead are just as alive to me as the living. Because I live in two worlds. And I feel like this is her way of coming through and letting you know that she's okay, and letting you know that, well, she knows how sad this is for you. Is your mom living?
Yes.
You need to tell your mom that she's okay.
Yeah.
And that she's
I actually wanted my mom to call, but she's not here.
Okay,
so
well,
working.
you tell your mom she's okay. And there's an M. Who's M?
Oh, that's
Your grandma?
my mom's mom.
What?
My grandma.
Yeah, grandma.
Yeah.
Is she M-I or M-A?
M.A.
Like M-A-R?
Yes.
Like Mary? Margaret? Marie? Mary?
Yeah, Mary. Mm-hmm.
And she's deceased, right?
Yeah.
Your sister's with her, and they've got some
Awesome.
kind of baked goods in front of them.
Nice.
They either have bread or baked goods in front of them.
Nice. Yeah, they definitely would.
Yeah, it's like they're very content on the other side. And I feel like your sister tried to connect with you. You know, spirits will come to us in dreams, and those dreams can be very real. And I don't know, has she come to you like this?
Oh yeah, yeah, and a few times.
Yeah, you're very intuitive.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know that you need to take my intuition class, but I'm doing one. If you want to call my office, but you're just always listen to your gut and always act upon it. Never doubt it. And did you dedicate something to your sister? Did someone dedicate something to your sister?
Not that I can think of.
Is there like a shrine or a photo thing with a candle or like a thing of photos?
Yes.
Yeah, she knows that somebody purposely put photos or a shrine or something in dedication to her. Like maybe a candle.
Yeah.
Maybe a candle.
My mom would probably know.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
We have her picture up, and
yeah.
it's probably right in front of me. I just can't think.
Don't even worry about it. The important thing is that Kristen is
Kristen.
Yep, that she's here with you and she's happy she got through and she appreciates you calling and just tell your mom.
I will. Definitely.
She's peaceful and the one thing we always want for our loved ones, may they be on earth or in heaven, is to have peace. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for calling. Take care,
Thank
Nick.
you, Char.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Bye-bye. Well, okay, you guys. I'd like to take more callers, but I'm going to have to do it next week. So call in next week, and I'll take more callers because we're on our way to a premiere of Love and Bananas. Remember I had Ashley Bell on, and she had that movie? Well, the premiere's tonight, and I'm invited, so I gotta take off. But I appreciate you guys calling. If you're in Los Angeles, come to the Yamashiro restaurant or call Nicole at 248-909-2427, 248-909-2427 or char.net. And I'm doing a lot of readings there. So take good care of yourself. And remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Be well. God bless you. Bye-bye.